Today, we're celebrating an incredible milestone, the 50th anniversary of a rule that has helped keep the sport we all love safe and fun. Join us as we delve into the history and legacy of the FIA safety car, marking 50 incredible years of its presence on the Formula One circuits. Before we start our video, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon for regular updates. Without any further ado, let's start today's video. After several accidents at the rainy 1973 Canadian Grand Prix, including a crash between Francois Sever of Tyrrell and Jody Scheckter of McLaren, race officials changed Formula One racing. F1 safety cars were born on this track. With only one test of the pace car control system a month earlier at the Oostenrijkring, its debut in Canada was marred by confusion over which cars Vitzes picked up, doubts about who was in charge, and a rumbling debate over who won the race that wet day at Mosport. Over the past 50 years, the FIA has made the safety car one of Formula One's most effective safety tools. The safety car has been so successful and is now such a part of motorsports culture that I think we sometimes forget how much better it has made racing safer, Niels Wittek explains. It is one of the most important tools for dealing with dangers like accidents, bad weather, or people or cars on the track. It's an effective way to protect drivers and personnel after an incident. Herbie Blash has led safety car releases for 30 years. Blash was FIA Deputy Race Director 1995 to 2016. Last year, he became a full-time FIA advisor at F1 Race Control. Using the safety car in race control in 1996 was difficult. Clio, Argentina. It wasn't the best. Pace cars became common after 1973. After races were led by cars with very different performance, like the Lamborghini Countach in Monaco in the early 1980s and the Fiat Tempra at the 1993 Brazilian Grand Prix, the FIA made the safety car a consistent force for safer racing in the late 1990s. Blash says Oliver Gavin drove the safety car for the first few years. We couldn't use him to drive the safety car for Formula 3000 on F1 weekends since Oliver started racing. Therefore, they needed another driver. Porsche Carrera Cup and Porsche Super Cup driver Bernd Maylander was the perfect match. In 1998, he didn't have his best racing season. He wanted to drive in as many races as possible, so when he was asked to step in at Imola, he happily agreed. Maylander completed the F1 season after Gavin left for the US. 23 years later, the German is still at the wheel, although the car has had some major upgrades from when he first started. The CLK 55 AMG was big and powerful. I think it had 355 horsepower, but it's very different from what I'm driving now. Easy times, car and handheld radios, screenless inside, nothing. Blash says that back in the day, radio was the only way to communicate and monitor the safety car. Maylander advanced. He thinks it's improved greatly in 15 years. In my first 2 years, we were happy if radio communication covered the full circuit. Great tools. It matters. Race control hears all teams, improving wet weather safety. I'm reporting my feelings about the conditions. The drivers are telling their teams what they're experiencing, and race control can make a good decision, making racing safer. Maylander's 2023 cars differ from Canada's 914. The FIA received the incredible Mercedes-AMG GT Black Series from AF Autobach, while Aston Martin, which joined the safety car program in 2021, gifted the German a specialty prepared Vantage. Two modified high-performance cars have the technology to safely guide 20 of the world's fastest car-driver combinations around a circuit in difficult conditions. Both cars are equipped with screens that show international TV for co-driver Richard Darker, while the other shows data on the safety car crew timing, telemetry, and high-resolution GPS tracking of every car on a circuit map. WLAN-enabled in-car hotspots control visual communication. They are equipped with a timekeeping transponder and marshalling system, a 3-colored LED system in the instrument binnacle and in front of the co-driver. If a track incident exceeded G-force, a medical warning light flashed LEDs several times. Leading current F1 cars around the world's toughest circuits isn't easy for Maylander. He says, in some ways, it's as hard as ever. I'm faster, but more experienced. I drove over 250 kilometers per hour on Fuji's long straights in torrential rain in 2007. Monza and Azerbaijan's main straights have over 280. It's crucial that you don't have a beast underneath you, adding you need a nice, clear car that tells you everything in a good way because that gives you a safe feeling. It's like a race car, fast but hard to drive, and over a long distance you're more likely to make a mistake. They don't. Driving is simpler. It's better. After 50 years, the safety car still protects track users. It ensures everybody is safe. People tend to forget things have changed. Back in the day, we did nothing when it poured rain, for example. Now it stops the race for drivers, marshals, and spectators. That was a brief history of the incredible safety car. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Goodbye.